Hi friends, happy weekend. I have been meaning to hop on all day and I kept coming up with excuses, So instead I took a shower and things are looking rough. But my feet are fizzing and I'm actually talking with a couple of you right now, which is so cool, about my daily energy practice. So I wanted to walk you through it because I know a lot of you who are part of my circle, you do energy practices and maybe this is your nudge to revisit it. So you can do it with me. There's no right or wrong way to do it. You can't hurt yourself. I think it's really freaking rad. And if you want to learn more, well, you should go follow my energy practitioner. Her name is Brianna and her page is called My Joyful Horizons. She's always sharing all kinds of cool content, but I've been working with her for a couple years. She's taught me so many great things. And I woke up today and I felt pretty good, but I got really dizzy and my feet have been fizzing, which tells me, because I've been doing this for a while, that I'm ungrounded. And probably that my triple warmer, which is like your fight or flight, your stress, like my angry feral cat, is a little off kilter for no reason, because if you have anxiety, you get that. So we're gonna walk through an energy practice. You can do it with me, or you can pop popcorn and watch. I'll put out my tip jar, whatever, no big deal. All right, so here we go. You always start the same. We always do the 4 taps. So I'm just tapping underneath my eyes. I'm gonna back up a little so you can see me. So we're tapping under our eyes. Then I'm gonna tap here. Hi, Brianna, you're just in time. I was telling them about your epicness. My feet are fizzing today. Cool. Brianna's gonna do it with me. So we're just tapping right here, okay? This is like, right here where your collarbone is. You're not pounding, you're not beating on yourself, you're just tapping, cool? Then you do a Tarzan tap, right? This is your thymus tap. This is awesome for your immune system. And it just kind of feels good. So we're just tapping. We'll see what cats come to join. Cats always come and do it. Okay, so this is the spleen point, which is underneath your rib cage on the sides. Sometimes it's really sore, sometimes it's not, whatever. So we're just gonna gently rub, no tapping here. Maybe you'll yawn, maybe you'll yawn. Wait, sigh, yawn, yawn, it's a new word. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right, here we go. We're gonna pull from our shoulder across our feet, off of our baby toe, okay? So you're pulling from your shoulder, off of your hip, off of your baby toe, and you can do this fast. I love having an energy practice. If you struggle with anxiety, I think it's really important to have systems in place that you can kind of control instead of being stuck in this like hamster wheel in your head, like I feel so stressed out, I feel so worried, what's wrong with me? Nothing's wrong with you. It's just some of us are wired differently. And if you either feed your fears and you feed the crazy. We're gonna pull from behind now, same thing, okay? You either feed the fears and you feed the crazy, or you figure out ways to manage it. So I'm talking to one of my friends right now about Bach flower. It's a natural tincture, and they have one for literally everything. So lots of cool things, cool tools in your tool chest. We're gonna march in place, okay? Just marching in place. You can crawl around your living room if you want, no big deal. If this feels super weird, if you feel like you're gonna fall over, you could just march. Meet yourself where you're at until it feels right. But I'm gonna cross over. My very favorite thing is this. It's a crown pull, and you're just gonna literally pull your skull apart. Let all the worries, all the negative chatter, all the stuff that you need to do, or you haven't gotten to, okay? This is a crown pull. I do this in bed at night. I feel like my brain is going crazy. You could do this anytime. You could do this while people are talking to you. Whatever, who cares, right? All right, so we're gonna do this. This is what I need because my feet are fizzing and I just feel off kilter. We're gonna do triple warmer, okay? So if you ever get super scared or you've been driving or flying or whatever, this is a great thing to help kind of calm yourself down and ground you, okay? So I'm gonna put my hands over my eyes and I'm just gonna tuck my hair behind my ear. I'm gonna come down my neck, across my collarbones, off of my shoulders, and I'm gonna flick it off. Okay, you can do this faster. I do little parts of my energy routine like all the time, just randomly. You start to do it enough. In the beginning, you don't know what is happening. You're like, what the hell is this? This is weird. But you just do it enough, and then you start to figure out what you need. Super freaking cool. And in the interim, you follow my friend Brianna, and she teaches you things, okay? So if you're feeling really freaked out and weirded out, you're gonna go ahead and just hold this. And I feel like a few of you need this, so we're just gonna do this. You could do this at the park, you could do this at the grocery store, you could do it while your spouse is driving if you need to, and you're touching several different meridian points. So it's gonna help calm you down, That's the whole point of it, guys, okay? And you just do it as long as it feels right. Okay, so now we're gonna let go. You're gonna cross your feet and you're gonna cross your arms. And you're just gonna turn into a pretzel tree. You're gonna hang out like this for a minute. You could do this at the park. You could do this in a meeting. No one would know. We're gonna unwind. I needed that. All right, we're gonna shake it off. So we're gonna rub our hands together and you're gonna shake it off. Last night we were up late watching TV and my feet were fizzing last night. So I had Connor go get me a spoon, which if you've been here for a while, you know all about this, okay? He brought me a spoon. My feet were so, like, sometimes the spoon will stick and sometimes it just glides, and it was gliding all over. What does that mean, Brianna, if it's gliding too easily? Interesting. Okay, so this is just heaven and earth. I'm just rubbing my hands together and I'm literally just pushing up and pushing down. It's a good stretch if nothing else, right? Okay, so now we're just gonna kind of make something up. I know it's part of another move, but we're just gonna do this right now, okay? So you're starting at your pubic bone, you're coming up, you're doing a heart across your chest, and you're just gonna do it as many times as feels right. Okay, great. Okay, we're gonna do lymphatic massage. This is my favorite. I can't see what's happening. Not that I need to see, but whatever. All right, here we go. So you're just gently rubbing the outside of your arms. Oh, I needed that. So you're just rubbing the outside of your arms, okay? We hold a lot of stuff in our lymph. Maybe you're really sore from your workout. Maybe you're just super tense because #life, whatever. We're gonna get into our pits. I'd like you all to know that my natural deodorant quest is going really well, actually. I think doing the detox of my pits last week was the right way to start. So if you want to switch over to a natural deodorant, which you probably should, definitely do a detox. It was easy peasy, wasn't weird. This is super sore. So I'm just up here in my collarbone area and I'm just kind of massaging, okay? Then we're gonna come up here to the top of your boobage. And then I'm gonna come here to the center of my chest and we're just gonna go down. Super tight today. Okay, bottom of where your brow would be. I'm like, what is the word for that? I don't know, it's the bottom of your bra. The band, that's what it is. Okay, underneath your ribs, here we go. I lifted really heavy yesterday, my hands feel fatigued. Big girl problems. Okay, back to that spleen point, I'm just gonna massage. Here we go, outside of your belly button rather. So you're just kind of up and down. I do it 3 or more times, it's okay. Okay, here we go. Now this is where we put out the tip jar, okay? So this is like the top of your bikini line. I always tell you this because I think this is a really important one to do. This is great if you feel like you're kind of fighting a UTI or something. I don't know, you have stuff happening in that area. This is a good one. Here we go, outside of our leg, inside of our leg. You can do both outsides and then both insides, but I kind of like just to do one at a time. And then we're gonna go over here. Same thing. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and put a finger in our belly button. We're gonna hook up, okay? So finger in your belly button, you kind of pull up. I'm gonna put my hand in between my eyes right here and I'm gonna pull up. You just hang out, as long as it feels right. If you don't like this, if you're like, this feels weird, you can put your hand right here and you can lift up and you just take a couple deep breaths. Feels really good. I feel better already. My feet are actually no longer buzzing, which is super cool. So now we're gonna zip up, okay? So you're literally zipping up your energy. I do this, I have this on my phone as a prompt. There are certain people in our lives that we like, we love, we still want in our lives, but maybe they're just energetically too much for you. I always zip up, whatever. Protect your own space, protect your own energy. You don't have to take on other people's stuff, okay? You're not a superhero. You're only in charge of you. Cool, so we zipped up our energy and now we're gonna build a bubble. So you can put your hand on your chest if that feels right. Otherwise, you're just gonna go ahead and make some figure eights all around you. Make sure you do your back too. Doesn't have to be perfect, it's okay. It's all right, we're figure eighting. invigorating because it's just fun. You can make your bubble a color if you're doing it with your kids. You can put glitter in it. I don't know, maybe you're into glitter, right? Is there anything else we need to do? I don't think so. We built our bubble. We zipped up our energy. We brushed off the stuff that doesn't matter. And you're gonna hold this if you feel just super unsettled or weird or floopy or buzzy. If you can touch a tree, that would be awesome. If you could put your feet in the grass, that would be terrific. If you're like, what is she talking about with a spoon? So I just get spoons from Amazon. I know, we're fancy here. And I put a magnet on it. I make sure that it's magnetic, and I will put that spoon on my feet. And it's crazy how some days it just slides on by, and other days it's literally like molasses. It's super freaking thick. Just means you've got energy in there that's stuck that needs to get moving. Maybe you're trying to release something. Maybe you're ungrounded. It could be lots of things. And that's why I do a daily energy practice all the time, because it's just another tool in my tool belt, my friends. I made it my own. That's what I do. So anyways, I hope that helps you. And if you've taken Brianna's classes, well, then you know what you need to do, so do it. And if you're like, who's Brianna? She's on here. My Joyful Horizons is her page. She always shares lots of great content, and she's helped me so much. She does virtual sessions, which is pretty cool too. This isn't a paid advertisement. I'm just a believer. I love it. In other news, you guys, tomorrow's Monday. I set up a free group, zero strings. It's a fully free group. It's all about health and fun for the fam bam, but really, as I wrote it and scheduled everything, it's for moms. It's really what it's for. But I shared like a kid-friendly, healthy recipe every single day, from like chicken fingers and mac and cheese and tacos and stuff that's easy and healthy, and you don't need 1,000 things in your kitchen or pantry to make them. So I went ahead and scheduled all that. I shared the link earlier today if you want to go ahead and join. It's free. I'll share a workout, a free sample every single day, and there's like a morning challenge with all the little things that really I think are so important, and sometimes we overlook them. Sometimes you overcomplicate getting started with your journey, and it's just a place to begin. It's a place to begin, and it kind of gives you a sneak peek into how I run my groups and what matters to me, how I coach as a coach. So if you're interested, go ahead and join. I promise you I'm not going to try and sell you anything. I'm just going to share a lot of resources that have helped me. And maybe we'll do like an energy practice or something more in there. So if you need anything, friends, let me know. Otherwise, this is the perfect day for you to put on your own oxygen mask. You might have a big old pile of laundry like I do. Whatever, I'm gonna leave it. It's a contest. We're gonna see how long it takes. I'm gonna lay down in my bed and I'm gonna read a book just for fun. I'm gonna pet a cat, because it's not about how productive we are. It really is such an important thing to set yourself up for success this next week. Meaning, make sure that you have some easy food you can grab and go with, or I don't know, schedule in your workouts, or have an accountability partner, or just schedule in your freaking play and fun. Because if you're not having fun, and if you're not cultivating joy and creating room for you to play, because I think most of us as adults, we don't know how to play anymore. It's all about your productivity and like how fast can you go and how much can you get done. That's totally, I'm a recovering checker offer person. I don't know what the right word is, but that's something I've been really working hard on, is cultivating fun and play, and knowing it's okay to take a break. It's okay to recharge your own batteries, because that cliche, like you can't pour from you can't pour from an empty cup, really is true. So I think my cup is low, which is why I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to go lay in my bed with a cat. And yeah, that's that, friends. So if you're part of my community, there's a whole bunch of other energy practices that we've uploaded in there. And you can go follow Brianna if you have more questions. Otherwise, friends, I hope you choose to rock your week, because it's all a choice, right? It's all about your perspectives. Fist bumping you here if you need me.